go. A little bit of Fat Guy Radio Show.
The hottest t-shirts to hit the internet. Online now. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. T-shirt styles and designs for everyone. Show your love for the show or rock a killer swanky new tee designed by us. Visit FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Starting at just $19.99. Choose your size and color, then buy it now to order. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Shipping worldwide. Order today as supplies are limited. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy cast? We got Corey, he bougie AF. Then we got DJ, he never does anything. And then DA, he lazy. And little D, he crazy. Put them together, they all fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Running Radio Show. Fat Guy Radio Show. Fat Guy Radio Holla, it's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Podcast. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Yeah. Fat Guy Radio Show. That's a radio show, not a podcast. Boom, let's go.
Because it's the most wonderful time of the year, boys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Corey Blaze. That's Daniel D.T. Taylor. That's Doug the D.A. Andrea. We're happy to be back with you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a really great Thanksgiving. And we're going to be bringing you all the hits, playing all of the top hits from Dolly Parton for the next 15 hours straight. Tune in, sack up, and sack down.
With Dolly Parton, I'll put that sack down.
I'm sacking in.
Welcome to the show, everyone, everywhere. We are back and happy to be here with ye for December. We made it to December. The ball of hell wrapped in fire that has been known as 2021 is almost coming to an end. And we're just going to head into 2020 is coming to an end.
Yes.
I wasn't going to correct you.
And yes, you were. And 2021 is around the bend, and it's going to come and
just around the riverbed,
bring you the same problems. And you're just going to be like, damn, 2020 wasn't so bad. 2021 just kicked me in my ass. So just get ready.
Kill me with saying, I can't wait for 2020 to be over. It's like, it's not a reset at the end of the year. The shit just keeps rolling over.
Yeah, it does. Just like at 4 minutes and 28 seconds. The thing that I love so much is that people, he doesn't even realize he does it now. People
I know I did it.
That are saying that 2021 is going to be better may have a different, we said it in 2019 too.
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer you have to speak life, but ain't no hope for us.
Well, I mean, the world's about to come to an end anyway, so it's all good.
And
we're in the last days.
And the way that we have as a human race, the way that we have come together for the betterment of other people in the midst of this pandemic, I say it has proven that we are ripe for the picking for any alien nation that wants to take over this planet, or if China or Canada wants to uprise and take over the rest of the world. We are perfect for the picking, because if it requires us to come together on one accord, not a Honda Accord, on one accord, it ain't never gonna happen. So Merry effing Christmas to all of you. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
just conspiracies. People, I'm not taking no vaccine. I mean, we can't get on one page, and rightfully so. Let a meteor come.
Yeah,
we deserve it.
Are you? Speaking of it, are you going to take the vaccine?
They ain't giving it to my black ass.
No, they're not giving it to black people.
Okay, well, even if they were, I'm not going to take it because I refuse to willfully become a zombie.
Willfully?
Yeah, it's going to turn everybody into zombies in July. Well, see, what's going to happen, DA, is that the vaccine has those little itty microscopic robots that we don't know really exist. and they're in the vaccine. The vaccine's going to be injected into your skin. And then the 5G towers are going to activate the vaccine robots. And it's going to be ex machina all over the place.
I bet you people really believe that too.
I guarantee you they do. That's why I said it.
There was a movie that came out 13 years ago.
13 years ago, folks.
13 years ago that accurately depicts what is going on right now.
Avatar, because I had boned that blue chick.
I'm going to guess the movie starred Will Smith and a dog that he had to choke out in the middle of a hallway after he just unloaded a clip into a mannequin.
You are correct, sir.
Thank
I
you.
am legend. I was going to give you even bigger hit because you used it for one of our openings.
Yes,
I was going to tell you.
Well, we've
We
done
used a bunch of
300,000 shows, so yeah, I'm starting to run out of movies now.
But this is exactly how the movie started. They were giving out this vaccine and everything, and next thing you know, everyone turns into zombies.
Everybody
Is that
turned
really
into
what
zombies.
happened?
Yeah.
Yes, you had this gene that reacted to this vaccine and everything, and it turned everyone, and it was like a cure for AIDS. Or something.
Because I do believe that Hollywood they foreshadow what's going to happen.
Have you
in the real
never
life.
seen that movie?
I've seen
DA?
it, but I just remember him flipping out on the one main zombie and then like throwing a grenade and sacrificing himself, and the cute white girl got away. Of course.
No. The flip out that was the most impactful of the whole. I forgot the mannequin's name. But when he flips out on a mannequin, they were just showing up in the middle of the street. It's like,
yeah.
No, you're
How
not
did
supposed to be here.
And how did he get there?
Supposed to be here.
How did he get there though?
Because the zombies were smart and they moved it. That's
Zombies
why.
can't be smart. They're not
That's-
zombies then.
Brains, move mannequin.
No, bro, because he had already took the girl. They were trying to find the girl. They're trying to find him and everything. So the leader one, the one that you said he flipped out on, was the one who had actually moved the mannequin out into the open.
Is that just film theory, or did that really happen?
No, that's legit stuff, bro. That's how we realize that they're cognitive thinkers. Like they can be saved. They're not brainless, mindless creatures. They can be saved. That's almost like the other movie. I forgot. I can't remember of it.
You don't remember that scene from I Am Legend though? DA?
I do. No, I remember that scene.
And you don't
that's
know
another
how
movie.
he said that how they got there?
It doesn't show the zombie going and moving it.
We're gonna get dinged by YouTube, but oh well.
I'll ding YouTube.
Just getting out of his SUV there. Dog's running up. Will Smith is just staring at it.
The hell are you doing out here, Fred?
It's Fred.
Damn, Fred.
What the
Damn,
hell?
Fred.
Are you... No!
I don't know if he cusses or not. If so, we'll have to edit it out. Oh, he got his
What the hell
gun.
are you doing out here, Fred?
That's a
How
good
did you
scene.
get out here? Fred, if you're real, you better tell me right now. If you're real, you better tell me right now.
The pain in his voice.
Bye, Fred.
Fred dead. Fred dead.
Fred was fully dressed too. I totally forgot he was fully dressed in a
Fred dead.
hoodie.
Damn it, Fred!
Why hasn't a rapper flipped
Damn
that?
it!
If you're real, you better tell me right now. That's like a little
If you're
drum.
real, you better tell me right now.
now. If you're real, you better tell me right now, Fred.
If you're real,
you better tell me right now.
Oh!
Pow, you are dead, Fred.
Ooh, hey, you're welcome. I want writing credits. Write that down. But you know what it reminds me of too is The Walking Dead. I used to be really into The Walking Dead. And in the first season, everybody realizes
If
that
you're real, you better tell me right now, Fred. If you're real, you better tell me right now, Fred. Oh, I forgot about the copyright in there.
Oh, I thought that was about to be. I was about to be like.
It was about to, but then of course, you go to YouTube and you grab something, and of course it's got
that's only
copyright.
Twitch that's gonna get you a DMCA.
If you really better tell me right now, Fred. If you're real, you better tell me right now, Fred. Fred.
Yeah.
Fred. If you're real, you better tell me right now.
You was a friend of mine. Now you dead, man. If you real right now, you better tell me right now, Fred, man. Cause I'm not playing. it's me and my dog. And you ain't supposed to walk. Pop, that's 2 to the chest. Pop, pop, that's 3 to the leg. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, Fred, you was dead. Cause you didn't tell me you was really real. And I don't really know how I'm supposed to feel. Cause if you real, better tell me right now, Fred. You better tell me right now if you real, Fred. Don't wind up dead, Fred. If you real, you better tell me right now, Fred. What's that other girl's name? I'm supposed to tell my dog Sam. I told her I would ask you out on a date. Yet I killed him last night in the hallway cause he got bit by a zombie.
You better tell me right now, Fred. You better tell me right now, Fred.
How did I write?
You better tell me right now, Fred. Fred.
How the heck did I rhyme hallway with zombie?
Yo, freaking skill. That's why.
I'm telling you, that's fire. Chalk that up. That's what I'm talking about, because that's how we roll here on Fat Guy Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
From the BDB Radio Network studios, this is Fat Guy Radio Show featuring Corey Blaze with Daniel Taylor and Doug Andrew. Counting the hours until the buffet opens. Here's our host, Corey Blaze.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. He's given up drinking until Christmas. Damn it, autocorrect. He's just giving up drinking until Christmas. From Beaver Lick, Kentucky, that's Daniel D.T. Taylor.
Was good.
After offering a stranger some headphones, the stranger wondered how he knew his name was Phones. From Wooden Shoe Village, Michigan, that's Doug the D.A. Andrew.
How'd you know my name was Phones?
Yes.
And of course I wasn't. Yes.
And I'm your host, Corey Blaze, just learning that Megan Thee Stallion is not part of the Kentucky Derby. From Spartan, Tennessee. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream or tweet us your comments to Fat Guy Radio Show. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show. We may read them on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And today's show is brought to you by our swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Jingle your bells, hells. Time for easy, fun gifts to send to the entire family. Shopping our swag merch store, you're not only supporting the show, but you can order swag as a gift for anyone around the world. Visit our swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Select your friends and family members' t-shirt sizes, put in their addresses and shipping, and boom, bam, gift checked, marked. Something for everyone at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store now with more. Welcome to the showdy. Whoa, everyone, everywhere. We are indeed happy to be back. I hope everybody had a nice hypocritical Thanksgiving.
Yes.
They ain't hypocritical.
Yeah, it's hypocritical.
Why?
There were so many people in particular on my social media that were posting up, don't gather for Thanksgiving. Don't, get together. Don't, crowd up or, do whatever you want. And then when the day or the day before Thanksgiving came up, I'm seeing all of their travel pictures.
Yeah,
I'm seeing them post pictures of their family tables with 18, 19 seats around it, two turkeys being cooked and done. And I just found it very
18 people and 2 turkeys. Somebody messed up that day.
Yeah,
somebody messed up.
I'm just saying that, and they were very large turkeys, but these were 2 different families or 2 different people that had 2 turkeys, and another person I counted 18 seats around an elongated table that probably was grandma's card table that they just threw a sheet over at some point because they were having so many damn people over for the Thanksgiving holiday.
I see what you're saying. One family had one turkey and the other family had another turkey.
No, these are two different.
I got you.
No, don't even. Why dive into it? Why even dive into it?
I think I figured it out. What you said was one family had 3 turkeys and then 18 seats, and the other family just had 2 turkeys for the 3 people that they had.
Oh.
Diego, put the other host on. So, the hypocritical
Almost got
thing,
fired before the show, y'all, by the way.
Yeah. He almost got fired by a 3-year-old.
AK-47 said, hey, fellas.
Hey, AK.
Hey, AK.
Chris Cummings said, boom.
So, the pandemic has shown 2 major things. One, companies put profits over people. They either place more demand on you, placing you at higher risk, or dismiss your demand to save a buck, even though a few months ago they said they appreciated you.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I kind of switched gears there in the middle of that topic, didn't I? And I apologize. I skipped a bullet point.
But I disagree about that, though. Like, what are the companies supposed to do? They stand open. They're in business to profit. So
I'm talking large corporations mostly.
So like who?
That are, I'm not going to name a specific corporation. I'm not going to do that.
You don't have to say our sponsors. You can say like Target.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying, I'm reacting to what I've seen on social media since the last time we were together, from Thanksgiving to people just like, I have more to do, or my job is making me do something, even though they know the risk is great.
Yeah.
In the midst of this pandemic, or you got people that were like, 9 months ago, I was next up for employee of the century, and now I'm up for the next unemployment check. You know what I mean? So this pandemic is just showing a lot, is revealing a lot.
Yeah.
About us, and it just kind of stemmed as I'm scrolling through people's Thanksgiving pictures. Now Thanksgiving, don't get me wrong, Thanksgiving was hard. It was even hard for me this year. But I did it. I had Thanksgiving for one. I ordered all of my groceries. I picked them up. I went very simple this year. But it was very difficult, and it was one day that I had to make a sacrifice. It's 1 year that I had to make a sacrifice and not being around the kids, and it broke my heart that the kids wanted to see me. They wanted to be there, but we have to mitigate our risk accordingly. You know what I mean? And it was just disheartening to see that other people didn't do that during the Thanksgiving holiday, and we're gonna see the results in a few days. 7 days. We'll see the result.
I mean, I did go to a Thanksgiving dinner.
Of course you did.
But my family's different. My aunt and cousin, who hosted Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house, now live with my grandmother, and they literally work from home. They don't leave. My grandmother needs 24-hour attention, so they're there 24/7. I work from home, so I don't leave. And my sister, who joined us, works from home because we work the same job, and she don't leave her house. So we all went over to my grandmother's, and it was just 4 people who've been isolating all the time, still just isolating at the house.
Sounds a little half-ish to me, like half-ass kind of being distant, because you're still bringing people together. Yeah. Like you probably go out, they probably go out, they have to get food. Still up in the risk.
But I mean,
that the risk was still greater than if you guys would have all stayed. The people that live with grandma, celebrated with grandma, and anyone that didn't live with her. And I know you can argue this, and I'm going to completely emphatically disagree with you.
When grandma tells you to come over,
you're a hypocrite if you've ever said don't gather, because you gathered.
I've never said don't gather.
Okay, so then you're not part of the equation.
And that brings me to my point too.
But when grandma tells you to come over for Thanksgiving, because my grandma, she's super old, and she's at that point where she's talking about mortality more and more every day. So when she says she wants to see you, you go see her, because you never know if that's going to be the last day you see her. So, and I social distance all the time anyways, and I literally work from home. I'm not going anywhere else besides going to get food for a quick and I do the delivery services and everything, wear my mask and all that stuff. So
I agree with you on the fact that when grandma says you come, you come.
Yeah.
In this hour and in this environment that we're living in, this would have been the one time I would have disobeyed grandmother. And yes, it would have been the risk of the fact that maybe that would have been the opportunity for me to last see her. But how much more would it hurt if by you obeying her and going there? And I'm not talking about just you in particular. I'm talking about people in general. People that are obeying and going there, and they are asymptomatic. They passed to grandma, and then they made that grandma's last Thanksgiving. I would have disobeyed my grandmother if she would have said, "You've got to come, you got to come, you got to come."
But what would hurt her more? You disobeying or her getting COVID and being happy with that? Hey, I invited my family. This is how I transitioned. I've been waiting to go anyway.
It would have been a wash. She would have been mad if I didn't go. She would be mad if she died.
So you're in a lose-lose.
So you're in a lose-lose situation in this hour. But
Unless
here's the thing,
unless
though.
you murder
If
Gammon.
grandma ends up sashaying off this planet for other reasons other than COVID, I will be a little bit more at peace after she's gone, knowing that she didn't leave because of something that I could have potentially done to her.
And I get that. And when this whole pandemic first started, I withheld from seeing my grandmother for 4 months until she said, "Yo, you need to start coming over." And I was like, okay, I literally don't go anywhere. I don't. And then I go to her house. So I know that it's not me bringing it because I don't go anywhere long enough to contract COVID.
But there's no way that you 100% know that for sure, DT. There's not. There's no way, unless you're getting tested every 4 days. There's no way for you to not know that.
That is true. That is true. But I'm if what the CDC is saying is correct and everything, we're taking those precautions. I'm one of the ones who actually follows the CDC guidelines, except for going to my grandmother's house. That's the only thing that I do. And that's the only thing. And that's the only thing you're gonna ding me for. Is other than that, I give 2 Fs about anything else. If grandma tells me to come over, and Corey, here's the real reason. I was more apt to like not go to Thanksgiving,
but you went
because of 5 years worth of reasons.
Yeah,
they made mac and cheese this year.
I thought you were supposed to make it. I thought you got it from Miss C's.
Miss C, that's the thing. Is Miss C's came through. I got the mac and cheese. And so I left that one at home because grandma told me, she said, "Baby, you coming to Thanksgiving this year and your aunt made the mac and cheese." And I was like, "Ooh, and he made the mac and cheese?" I'm there. And this is the aunt that lives with her. This is not the aunt you met, Corey. This is the other aunt that I told you about.
Great.
But she made the mac and cheese. So they was determined to get me there.
Yeah, nevertheless, I wouldn't have went. If I was in your shoes, I personally would not have went. But then this is what's, and we're not arguing about this. We're discussing this because this is one thing that I think is really making this whole situation a whole lot worse is that people are starting to argue. I'm not trying to force my views upon you. Everybody has to handle this thing the way that they handle it because there's no one that's telling us how we're supposed to handle it. So everybody has to handle it. Everybody has to handle it the way that they know how. My way of handling it is the island. And don't think for a second that the way I'm handling it doesn't hurt because it hurt me to sit. I was fine all Thanksgiving Day until I made my plate and I sat down at my table and there was no one in the seats. That's when it really hurt. And yes, I had my kids and everybody on FaceTime and on whatever chat we were on. Yeah, I was able to, but it wasn't the same. So I'm not saying that it's the thing to do. I'm saying it's the best decision in my eyes to not even take the risk, not even, make the risk. And the fact that we're seeing what numbers are happening right now. And yes, I'm very frustrated with the hypocrisy of the whole thing. And that's why I'm bringing it up on the show. But if people, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been so lost for expressions and words and how to convey this because you're asking people to do something that is completely outside of what you're humanly built to do, which is to congregate and connect with other humans.
Yeah.
and you're asking people to sustain from that. And in some people's minds, it's impossible for them to compute, for them to even wrap their head around that. And the holidays is just supporting the fact that they can't wrap their head around the fact that they need to stay away. Mitigate the risk. You know what I mean? When you're at the poker table in Las Vegas, at some point, you got to know when to stop and walk away with the win.
Yeah, but how much is too much? How much is too much going out and being social? That's the thing.
Yeah. But then how much is too much for you to be laying in your bed, living your best life, not knowing that you're carrying this disease, but then you pass it on to someone not even knowing it. And then that person didn't even have that family member to have a Thanksgiving with this year because you were living your best life.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? I mean, that's the hard part. This thing is such a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You know, and it just sucks. But I was just thrown off by a lot of people putting up on their social media, don't congregate for Thanksgiving. And then when Thanksgiving came around, it's just pictures of them congregating and pictures of them in airports and pictures of them traveling and pictures of them in hotels and things like that. And it just kind of threw me for a loop. Just kind of threw me for a loop.
Unfriend them. They ain't your friends.
Yeah.
If they're the same people that I probably should have unfriended back during the election. But nevertheless, all right, so we're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll fun it up after this. I will do something on the other side of this break that I have not done in quite some time.
I have nothing funny to say.
Stick around. We'll be right back after this on
Exercise.
FatGuyRadioShow.com. Not exercise.
Wearing a mask every time that you are out in public, even if you do not feel sick, is critical to slowing the spread of COVID-19. It's important to wear and care for your mask properly. Your mask should fit snugly and fully cover your nose and mouth. When you take off your mask, avoid touching your face. Store it in a plastic bag when it's not in use, and be sure to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer before and after touching your mask. Let's all do our part to slow the spread of COVID-19. Mask up, Arizona.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
Hey, Cyber Week rocks on at Walmart.com. When you start on our website with only hours left to catch the biggest online savings, don't miss out. You gotta shop now. We're talking 40% off dolls and play sets for Christmas. Walmart is also ready to make the holidays easier with free grocery delivery from your local store. All this and more at Walmart.com when you start at our website. And welcome back to the Shody. Whoa, everyone, everywhere. Well, boys.
Hey.
Before I move on to something that I've never done before, we heard about DT's Thanksgiving. DA, how was your multi-family 50-person Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was wonderful. Cooked turkey for my first time. Cooked 2 of them for the first time.
Nice.
Deep fried one.
How many
roasted
people
the other.
did you have over? 12, 7, 18, 25, 140?
Allegedly somewhere around maybe 4 times 3.
Yeah, that's the reason why we'll never see his face in Studio G for the next 5 years.
That's all I have to do? Was have Thanksgiving with my family? Damn.
I know. I should have fired you when you showed up in my office with your pants down. DT,
you tell me to.
You got the mac and cheese from Miss C. Miss C came through with her promise.
Yes. And I ate that thing by myself.
And you ate it by yourself, shirtless, sitting in your room with one of those big, huge kitchen spoons, didn't you?
Exactly. It was like you were sitting here. It's like you FaceTimed while I was doing it.
You texted pictures of it. You guys were texting pictures back and forth. I didn't engage because I was in the corner crying. So I saw it. It looked good.
Yeah.
DA, did you get anything from Miss C?
I did not.
And rightfully so, because you deserve what you got.
Yeah, some bomb homemade food and spending time with my loved ones who've had a long year.
57 of them. But DT, I'm
Only
glad
4 times 3 allegedly.
You enjoyed Mrs. C's cooking, and DT, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
He did set up that.
Miss C.
He did set that up.
Thank you. Thank you too, Corey.
Oh, I'm a comma.
Yeah, well, you're more of like.
Well, I'm thanking you because you
semicolon.
introduced me. Miss C offered the mac and cheese on her own fruition, and I had to personally reach out to Miss C. You
But
told me.
if it
you
wasn't
told
for
me,
my star power,
I am giving you the finder fee.
that's the most horse-assery thing I've ever said.
I'm giving you the thank you for the finder's fee.
Yeah.
But the thing is I reached out to you because you told me on the show. I said, "Hey, how am I going to get this mac and cheese?" You said, "You got to go through me." And
no,
I
you didn't.
text-
Okay, you're referring to a conversation we had on Afterburn.
That's true.
Didn't we have
That
this?
is true.
We had this conversation on Afterburn, didn't we?
Yes, I believe so.
Which, by the
But-
way, I know this isn't an Afterburn segment, folks, but I'm going to pause right here. Sorry, Walmart. Afterburn is fire for December. I'm telling you this right now, folks.
Hell yeah.
Afterburn is fire for December. I'm sorry, DT, go ahead.
No, you're good. But you told me that I had to go through you. So I reached out to you. I texted you. I said, "Hey, Corey, how am I going to get this mac and cheese?" Like,
Did you
what-
text me with text words or did you text me with pictures?
I texted you with text words.
I don't read your text words.
And you literally said back to me, you said, "Better reach out to her somehow." And if she don't,
Oh, that was one of those auto replies that I
then-
always hit
and
when
then
I'm
you-
trying
and
to
then
get
you
someone to
said-
brush off.
Then you said, and I quote, "And if she don't respond, I guess you ain't getting no mac and cheese."
Pretty much.
And
yeah.
I was like,
There ain't no auto response.
That's an auto response for
I was like,
DT. I have a whole
okay.
list of them because when he doesn't send me a picture, I'm not engaging in that text message.
so send me a nude. Oh, you ain't getting no mac and cheese.
Send me a
like,
nude.
no.
I'm stopping everything that I'm doing, and I would have went to Mrs. Missy
Miss
C's
Mary Mac,
all dressed in black, with silver button, all down her back. She asked her mother for 15 cents to see the elephant.
What they gonna do?
Jump the fence.
Ooh.
They jumped so high. They touched the sky. And they never came back.
Till when?
Till the 4th of July. And they never came back till the 4th of July. Oh, I apologize for that.
I felt that.
I went into it. I apologize. I went into
See,
it.
you need to be around people.
So I went to Studio G one time.
DT and I did meet. DT did grace the boundaries of Studio G. DA 4 plus 75. 4 plus 75. Just keep that number in your head. And DT, when he and I met up at Studio G, it was the first time in history that he stayed fully clothed.
Yeah.
And was that
mask.
because of the Rona?
Yeah.
If DT did slang it to you, would you make him wear a mask? I think you would. Yeah,
Mask
thought
and
about
gloves.
it. Ruined your fantasy.
There are other ways for COVID-19 droplets to be shared.
Not semen.
Really?
I'm positive. I'm positive it don't go. There ain't no water droplets and well, maybe actually. Now that I think about it. Hey, it really did. That's big facts. Yep. They both got the Rona. Yep. Call your doctor.
Oh, I wasn't calling my doctor. I was like rescheduling some stuff that I had postponed. So
Gotta call my grandma. let her know I'm sorry. Love you, though.
Oh.
Wait a minute. That joke played way wrong because let's break this down we'll get to what I got to talk to in a minute, but this just went way left. DT, I was calling people
To reschedule
that
your
I said
appointments.
you can't. We don't need to have a semen exchange. This is not the global semen exchange network.
And I was calling my grandmother to apologize because I was slinging it and got the COVID from slinging it and maybe have given it to her so she might be sashaying off the earth.
Oh, see, so
Yeah.
you were slinging it and I was trying to catch it.
Hey, you know what somebody told me before?
No.
If you gotta explain it, it's not funny.
Did you have to smack on the desk like that.
Why do I even put myself through this? I don't even
Rachel
understand.
Gomez said her food was bomb.
Yeah, Rach, how many people did you have it with? 4 times 17?
Look, all you're doing is like kind of shaming.
I am. Exactly.
You don't need to.
I'm
sorry.
shaming DA because believe it or not, no matter how much I hate you, I don't want you to get the virus.
Why not?
Gomez.
Because
Gomez
I'm tired
sounds like
of
a Mexican
hiring
name.
co-hosts.
That's true. That's a long process for us.
It's a
And I
long,
don't-
lengthy process, and I'm tired.
don't
I
wanna do
can't
that.
spend that much time on my knees anymore. What?
But Corey, to answer your question, Gomez
Wait,
sounds
others
like a
got the
Mexican.
slob?
Gomez sounds like a Mexican name. So I'm
Headphones.
pretty sure there was like 60 people at the house. I mean, you can't have a baby shower without a cake.
Somebody's got to
saying.
eat the tamales. Somebody's got to eat the tamales. Oh, and by the way, normally around Christmas time, I always put out my plea to have people send me tamales. This
Don't.
year, pass. Hard pass. You know what? Don't worry about it. I won't be in the Food City parking lots getting tamales. Hard pass. Just going to go ahead and order them from the tamale store, have them manufactured, made with no love. But at least I know that hopefully those workers had gloves.
What's the
Ladies-
yeah? You don't know.
ladies-
You don't see them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to piggyback on what Corey said and say those tamales you would send to him, send to me because I want to die. So I'm ready for 2020 to end. 2021 is going to be a brand new year without me. So
Big facts.
my goal is on January or December 31st at 11:59 when one of those fireworks go off. That may not be a firework. That may just be a shotgun. You won't
that's
see
sad.
me in the new year. It's okay. Don't be sad. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I know that you love me so, but I'm done. I'm done with
Yeah,
the year.
your ass ain't going nowhere for the next 30 years.
Does a shotgun have a flash like that?
No, I said the sound.
Oh, the sound. I thought you said the flash. Well, I want a Corey back real quick too. Rachel
You want a Corey
Gomez.
back?
Yeah, I want a Corey back. I want to. Rachel Gomez said myself. I don't have family here, so y'all are douches.
Rach.
No. Yeah, you're a freaking
Rach.
douche.
Yeah, Rach.
You're
That's how
freaking.
you do
Probably
it.
60 people because you're Mexican.
I'ma call-
I don't have
I
family
didn't say
here.
that. D-Tay
I'm
said
gonna call
that.
BS. I'm gonna call BS on that because
Oh.
no, if you're Mexican, no matter what state you in, you got at
My bad. The level
least. No
was
matter what
really
state
hot
you
on
in,
that.
if you Mexican, you got at least 2 uncles in every state.
2 uncles.
You don't know why they're there. They just there. 2 uncles in every state. I'm just saying. I've never met a Mexican say, "Oh, let's go to this state." I don't know anybody in this state.
I believe
Lies. They have-
Rach,
they have- oh,
I
I got an uncle.
believe Rach Gomes that she had a single person Thanksgiving. What I really thought I was actually going to do now that we're Corey back into Thanksgiving.
It is a tough time for Thanksgiving. Like you're not good with Thanksgiving.
I wish what I should have done is I should have like posted like a Zoom link and just opened it up to anybody who was home alone, and I could have just hung out with them.
If
I
we
could have
had good marketing, we could have done that, but we work for a crap company, so there you go.
Wow.
They don't watch us,
Wow.
Corey. The president, he's in his private jet somewhere.
No. They don't watch you. They watch. They all over me, and then I always have to answer to BS that you do.
I don't do no BS. That's what
it is
BS.
true.
You
My cases got dismissed.
uncapping your BS right now, bruh.
No cap.
I do get crazy when
If
I'm
I
off my
hear
little line.
someone, if I hear one more person say he's amazing on Afterburn, but you need to jar him up a little bit on Thursdays.
I'm trying to get jarred up. It's hard.
As he smokes.
D, are you wearing draws right now? No, D, we're
Oh, he's wearing his Lakers shorts.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, Jesus.
I know this ain't after.
Speaking of which,
This ain't afterburn.
he got afterburned.
I think that's the first time that DA's been video dumped.
I got video
I
dump.
think
You
so.
dump me?
You got video dumped
Why? So they didn't see the Lakers?
because I didn't know what you were about to do.
But speaking of Lakers, I do
And
like
again,
their
I didn't
new,
want to have another conversation about you need to keep him in the jar.
I do like their alternate jerseys going back to the old school white and blue.
But DA, you didn't answer the question though.
Rachel Gomez says, "Nice to meet you, DT. All my uncles are in Cali. Can you just move to the DMs already? Like, get in the DMs." Like,
He probably already has. He broke that rule years ago. All right, so here's the thing. Getting on the thing that I've never done before on the show, or actually I have done it on the show. I just don't do it very often.
not breathe in the mic.
I breathe in the mic a lot, but
BDB got a new mic. It's a bad mamma jamma. When you talk into it, your voice get compressed and glitter.
There's a new voice enhancer.
I really just did under my shirt. I really just put my hand. This is visual. I really just put my hand under my shirt and just did one of these to the nip. I don't know why. I just felt myself up right here on the. I mean, I literally just like, did you see how far my hand went down? That's where the nip is. And then I was just like,
That nip, that's your elbow.
Hey, do you have
just
those
felt myself up.
do
No,
you
we're
have
not
those
gonna
fat
ta-
areolas?
We're not gonna talk areolas on here.
Why not?
No.
You got the bumpy brails, the Stevie Wonders.
What are those bumps around them? I'm like, what are you doing here?
Hey, come on! You gotta
This feels
keep,
familiar.
you gotta keep them in a jar. Come on, Da.
Well,
Back in your jar. Back in your jar.
Corey's weird
After
ass.
the
I
break,
do
ladies
keep
and
them in a
gentlemen.
jar.
After the breaks, ladies and gentlemen, Corey's going to go ahead and tell us what he did that he never does because he hadn't told us this section.
Ooh, get to the topic. When you're going to tell us, you're going to get to the topic.
You know what, Da? I'll get to that right after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back, folks. Damn it, Da.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show, part of the BDB Radio Network.
The Home Depot has.
What?
The Home Depot wants to keep your spirits high and the stress down this holiday season with free delivery for thousands of online eligible items, free curbside pickup for over 30,000 eligible items, and gift cards for the handy person in your life. All this can be done at the Home Depot. Shop today by starting at FatGuyRadioShow.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Welcome back to the Shuddy Whoa Whoa Whoa. For those of you that are just joining us on the live stream, I am your host, Corey Blaze. That is Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
And Doug the D.A. Andrew right there.
Holla.
All right, so we alluded to it before the last break, and we alluded to it before this break. I'm going to do something that I rarely do on the show.
Ooh.
I'm here to admit that I was wrong. So, D-Tay and I, and for those of you that are joining us on live stream, you probably noticed that D-Tay's setup and his camera and his coloring and everything has hit another level. And he and I were working on this last night. He had his pants on the whole time, so it was boring for me. But we were working on this and getting it all set up and all fixed up and everything. Yes, Doug the D.A. Andrew, as you give me a hand signal on a radio show.
So y'all was together?
No, if you let me finish the effing story and get in the jar. In the jar, DA. In the jar. I'm a genie in the bottle. You gotta rap
Gotta
before.
rub me the right
So
way.
DT and I were working on this virtually last night, and while we were working, my phone was blowing up.
Mm.
And DT can attest to the fact that my
Yeah.
it was blowing up, and it was a little distracting, and it was Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram
Ooh.
calling me out
Oh.
on my miscued and miscalled Masked Singer projection.
Ooh.
This week, they unmasked the popcorn.
The one that you said was Tina Turner.
The one that I said was Tina Turner. And the way that they're doing the Masked Singer this season is that the Nicole Schwarzenegger,
Mm-hmm.
that the Chinese doctor, boobs with hair,
Okay.
and
Paula Potten's
and
ex-boyfriend?
Paula Patton's ex, they all give a first impression guess. And everybody except for Nicole Swetzenheimer Schmidt, everybody else guessed it that it was Tina Turner.
Oh, so you just rode the Tina Turner wave.
No. I guessed it was Tina Turner from the first performance. They guessed it Tina Turner from the first performance, but then as the show went on, because she went far in the show, the further the popcorn went in the show, she made it all the way to the semifinals. The further the popcorn went in the show, my hopes for it being Tina Turner faded. Because as we've known, and DT, you can attest to this, the legends don't stay on the show that long.
They don't.
They rip the mask off of them and send them packing back to their Beverly Hills mansions.
Yeah, but what else you got to do?
Well, and Tina Turner, I would imagine if that was her, she would have went down. She would have been unmasked earlier because she doesn't live in the States. Her full-time residence is overseas.
Switzerland, I think.
Something like that. So I would have, but so as the popcorn made it all the way to the semifinals, my hopes of it being Tina Turner faded.
Yeah, because Tina Turner ain't stale.
And she's not going to stay on that show. So the semifinals happened. The popcorn was unmasked. And guess what the last popcorn's performance song was?
A Tina Turner song.
A Tina Turner song. She performed Good to Me by Tina Turner.
Ooh.
And sounded exactly like Tina Turner.
Of course she did.
So you was on the couch salivating.
So I was like, no, I was confused like I am with the pandemic. I was confused. I was like, this is not Tina. Tina wouldn't have stayed on this show this long.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way that this is, I'm old, my body weary. There's no way that Tina Turner on this show this long. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it like I used to no more.
Yeah.
They get her a nice trailer. She can stay a few weeks.
It wasn't Tina Turner. It was Taylor Dayne. Do you even know who that is?
Who the hell is that?
I didn't know who it was either, but apparently she's a legend.
Taylor Dayne?
I don't know. I didn't know who Taylor Dayne is, but Taylor Dayne has been around since big hair was big. But it was Taylor Dayne the whole time. And it couldn't have been. And then
She looked like a white Tina Turner.
And then I started to think Wayne Brady switcheroony. But if she didn't perform that Tina Turner song before she was unmasked, I would have thought that it was a switcheroony. But no, she did a Tina Turner song. Sounded just like Tina.
Hey, to be honest though,
we understand the Fox. We won't live that down.
The Fox, that was not Wayne Brady. First and foremost.
No, it was Jamie Foxx the whole time. It was Jamie Foxx.
They switched it. And the same thing could be with this popcorn. And they put Taylor Dayne in there, and it could be a pre-recorded performance.
So they sent Tina home?
Yeah, Tina was like, all right, I'm done.
Her last performance was, I don't know if I can bring it up, and you know how I am with YouTube.
But Corey, it could have been a recorded performance is what I'm saying. Because you actually, they turn on the mic, and like they turn off their voice changer and their costume.
You're saying they Milli Vanilli'd it.
But you don't see them. Their lips don't actually move in those costumes.
No, they don't. You don't see their lips move. So you can
see that mic could be completely muted, and they just play the background.
Do you see their lips though? Don't they have face covering?
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't see it. So
they could have like one of those.
So you're
Britney
saying,
Spears.
DT, that they could have had Tina Turner sing this song and then Taylor Dayne be in the costume and not really be performing?
Like Darth Vader. Like the big black dude did Darth Vader.
Exactly.
Okay,
I found it and I'm going to play it. We're probably going to get dinged for it, but I'll play it. Okay, this is the popcorn playing Better Be Good to Me by Tina Turner, and this is allegedly Taylor Dayne singing.
Preserve your love, entangled in your web. Hot.
Tell me that don't sound like Tina.
In the night, I'm captured by your spell.
You don't think that's Tina?
That's amazing. I'm touched by your show of emotion. Oh, no. Erupted by your black of devotion. Should I?
You don't think DA that sounds like Tina?
This is no salt Tina. This is Tina with no soul.
Well, if you seen the picture of Taylor Dayne, she looked like Tina with no soul, bro.
She literally has no soul behind those words.
I want to see if I can.
Like
hold on. This is a picture of Taylor Dayne, bro.
She's not bad.
That's Barbie
That's
Tina.
An old picture though, but that is Barbie Tina.
That's Barbie Tina.
Okay, I think I pulled up Tina Turner's version.
I don't know if this is a.
I don't believe
picture,
it. I don't believe in looks like that, bro. I don't. Have you
That's a
seen
newer
Amy
picture.
Winehouse? Have you seen Amy Winehouse?
She's DED.
Not lately.
Hey, but he right though. He right though. Amy Winehouse had a certain look about her.
Yeah, if you heard the songs and then saw her, you're like, she didn't sing that shit.
Okay, here's Tina's version of that same song.
Give me that time, Corey.
That's 55:27. Okay, this is Tina Turner's version of Better Be Good to Me. Let's see the difference. See if we can hear a difference. Tina Turner, everybody.
Prisoner of your love.
DA, that's pretty close.
Tangled in your web. Hot whispers in the night.
You don't think that's close?
DT, tell him. He's not going to want to hear it from me.
DT, what do you say?
Tell him, DT.
It's different, bro. It don't have that.
Soul.
She ain't hitting no twangs like how Tina hits the twang.
It's not twangs in black. It's soul.
That's true.
Well,
but
this
it's still
song
a
was
twang.
also recorded back when Ike was probably standing off stage with a 9-cold.
More reason to put some umph in it. Dang, you don't want to get paid for this video.
We're gonna get dinged hard for this one, but
Y'all gonna get dinged. I still want my cut.
nah, DA, we throwing your name first. Matter of fact, we posting this on your YouTube page. But dude, I thought
I'll take the
that
views.
I was wrong, and that was why my phone was blowing up last night, because it was everyone. They don't shop the swag merch store, but the first time I say something bad or wrong, everybody wants to let me know. 50
Wouldn't be the
people.
first time. Wouldn't be the first
Hey
time.
Corey, that wasn't Tina Turner. Did you see? And then they were trying to ruin it for me. Luckily,
Yeah,
I
'cause you
had
had-
preview on, so I was seeing that it was the first thing was mass. I was like, oh nope, ignore. And then finally, I just muted my whole entire Twitter app, and I haven't been on
Smart.
Facebook. And then this morning, I was watching the Wendy Williams show. And then of course, the first thing out of her, the third thing out of her plastic lips was
Well,
the
hold up.
mask.
Well-
Bloop, turned it right off.
Well, what were the first two things? My foot, my money, and then the masked singer.
No, I don't remember what she was talking about. I only watched the Wendy Williams show to see if she can walk that day. And not only was she walking real good today, she was running. She had a little hop to the point where she almost punched herself in the face with her fake boobs.
She must have got some.
I'm not making look, and for those people that sent me
a lot
messages
on her
about
feet.
the last time that I talked about Wendy Williams and I thought that I was body shaming her, I'm not. Wendy Williams has been open about her plastic surgery. She has had the works. She calls it the Bentley.
That ain't no Bentley, bruh.
Well, nobody said it was a good Bentley, but she called it the Bentley.
That's a Bentley till a Bentley shows up.
Exactly.
She had it.
That's a
nipped,
300.
tucked, sucked,
That's a Chrysler
lifted,
300.
stuffed, and plumped. She
Looks
said
like a
it.
Rolls Royce.
She's admitted it on her own. So I'm not body shaming her. I'm just calling out for the fact that the work that she had done, maybe she shouldn't have went to Pistachio. She should have went to Picasso.
And that's the thing, though. Like, I don't know who I was looking at. I think it was on the Afterburn when we Googled her. She wasn't a bad looking woman.
No, it was a regular show.
It was a
when we Googled her.
Thursday show.
She wasn't bad
I get
looking.
them mixed up too. I forget. I do so
Yeah.
many shows.
But
I
no,
forget.
she was beautiful.
It's like
She
Michael.
still is. She is
Michael
still
didn't
cute,
need it?
but Michael didn't need it.
Michael did need it. Michael did.
No,
need
he
it.
didn't.
He was too black.
He had a Corey nose, but that was about it.
And you don't think I'm trying to get this thing lopped off my face?
Hey, I would encourage it.
Thank you.
Hey,
Helping or hurting, DA? Helping or hurting?
Feed some people,
Corey, me
Corey.
and you have about the same nose, though.
No,
so,
no, the
you
hell.
don't.
You know what?
No, you don't.
DT.
yours is just a little. Yours is just a little wider.
DT,
A
5911.
little wider.
The fuck we don't, DT. No, we don't, bruh. You got a 747 planted on your face, bruh.
Wow.
Mine is a flat, wild mound of chocolate poo.
Wow.
But we do not have the same nose, baby boy.
Corey's nose is bigger than his peen.
I love everything about you, DT, but your nose.
Wow. Wow. Did he just call me the father off of Wild Thornberries? Wow.
Hey, you kind of.
Wow. Just call me Nigel Thornberry. Damn. Damn. What time is it, Corey? What time is it?
59:54.
Fuck this shit. Oh my God. 59, 54. Call me Nigel Thornberry.
I'm sorry. I love everything about you. Your nose is accentuated. People want to know what's downstairs. All they gotta look at the chimney.
Dang.
I didn't see it until he said it. That
He
was
said
the
we
same
twins.
color. It's uncanny.
What is his name? Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry.
Please write that down because that's got to be the show image for this episode. Nigel
man.
Thornberry. I apologize, DT. There's you have many
They
attractive.
have the same mustache.
They do. They are the same person. You have many.
Well, DA. The reason why we have the same mustache is because it's very cumulative of how you live in the African Serengeti. All right, the Serengeti. When you're on safari, you need to have this so that the flies attract to it, so that you can eat them like the lizards and frogs.
And that would be some stuff Nigel would say.
Exactly.
I'm not. I apologize, DT, but we do not. You started it. We do not have the same.
All I said was yours is a little bit whiter than mine, and then you said, "No, bro, you got a whole planet on your face."
Oh, I didn't catch that.
No, I
hear
said
that.
a 747 backed up on your lip. That's what I said.
Wow. He said I got Megan Stallion on my nose. Dang, bro. Body yaddy yaddy.
I wasn't trying to offend. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to. I wasn't purposely.
Hey, no, it's
wasn't
fine.
purposely
Honestly,
doing
I'm
that.
very secure with my nose because I've been
I don't
told
want to
all my
alarm
life
you,
that I have.
dearest, but I'm afraid I've lost the sight in my eye.
Move your hand, Nigel.
What a woman. I'll do this with my hands. and they're not mermaids, they're dugongs.
Oh man, this show is not going up on YouTube at all. Anyway, no, DT, I love every part of you.
No, like I said,
But your nose.
all my life, I'm used to it because all my life I've been told I have a Jewish nose. And how am I black with a Jewish
we're
nose?
never gonna put
Shalom.
this one up.
And here's the thing, and DA, I don't know why you sitting there laughing at everybody because
Yeah, do mine.
Your nose looks like God had a booger on his finger and just flicked it at your face.
You're saying I'm like a booger from God? That's a compliment, Corey. I'd rather be a booger from God than a wedgie from Satan.
Did Dom just repeat you in the background?
You heard him? Train him up the way to go.
We gotta go to break. Oh,
I think it's
God.
pronounced Satan, bro.
Oh, Satan. The Satan Mountains of wedgie noses. And he is not getting the title because DA said something funny for the first time in 4 months. Oh my God. All right, we got to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills. I have a TV show recommendation that I was going to give, but I'm probably not now because I watched more of it today and it's getting stupid. So we'll be right back after this on Fat Guy Radio Show. I need my breath. Where's
Get your inhaler.
Where's my breath? I need the COVID. I got the COVID.
Inhaler. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
Welcome back to the Showdy Whoa, everyone, everywhere. This is the point of the show at the end because the ones that truly care wait until it's finished. And we're waited this long to tell you about the best thing next to sliced bread. Now, I'm doing the Afterburn Read commercial here, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to disparage the Thursday episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But the Thursday episodes, no matter, contrary to popular belief, are in a jar. Our Afterburn episodes are so out of pocket, they're entertaining. I'm going to tell you this right now. Talking to the powers that be after the last episode of Afterburn dropped, and they get an advance copy because we do record it a little in advance before the first, because we want to take it, trim it down, edit it, not for content, but for playback. You know, kind of clean up what we don't do for this show. We don't clean up the overtalk. We don't clean up, this show, we clean up our mistakes, but Afterburn, it's not cleaned up. It's polished. And when you get it, it's polished because you're paying for it. We want it right, tight, and out of sight. It's perfect. So when the powers that be got this advanced copy of Afterburn and they previewed and they listened to it, there was literally conversation about the fact that we should do 4 Afterburn episodes and 1 free episode a month. That's how good the show is. That's how good Afterburn is. Basically meaning we move 97% of what we do behind a paywall. Now, I'm not willing to do that.
I am.
I'm not willing to take it and make this a pay per download show. I'm not willing to do that because that's not the way we started. That's not our business model. And I think there are people out there that deserve to continue to get this show. Not everybody that gets this show listens to it. Not everybody that gets this show pays for it.
I got a gold mic because of Afterburn.
But
Thursday show ain't doing that.
But that's how good this particular episode was. I'm editing the show, and we have new technology now where I can edit from home. I can remote into the studio and edit from home. I'm editing the show and peeing myself. It was so damn funny.
Because of the diabetes or because, funny.
It may be because of the diabetes. It may be because of the fact that I've been dehydrated, because when you don't eat from your emotional distress and your just the whole thing.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Depression.
Oh, I want a hug.
Not you. 4 times 12. So the Afterburn episode, folks, I'm telling you, you want to get this because it takes Fat Guy Radio Show to a whole nother level. That's why it's Afterburn. Everything we can't do on here, the insults that fly on Afterburn are at a whole nother level. The topics that we talk about on Afterburn are at a whole nother level. I personally enjoyed Afterburn better than I enjoyed the last 4 Fat Guy Radio shows.
Well, take us while we're down.
I am. So
it's our show.
It's my show.
Our show. I am co-host. It's in my Twitter profile.
It's not an hour show. It's 75 minutes. So, folks, subscribe to Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. $3 for the audio, $8 for the video.
And the people we really care about.
$8 for the video for now. Get it. All right. 2 quick things before we get out of here. I had a TV show recommendation. I'm going to throw it out there, but I was watching it today and it started getting a little hickey. It's 3 episodes in. It's a brand new TV show on ABC called Big Sky. Have you heard of it?
No.
Of course not. You know what? I totally need to know my audience. I'm talking TV to 2 guys who don't watch TV.
Yeah. The Big Sky. Yeah, the sky's big. Like, is there a bigger point to that show?
Why do we even do this show together when we have absolutely nothing in common?
Because the contracts.
They're on napkins from Burger King, bro.
Only because you're fat.
And I was at Burger King at the time that we were writing up your contract.
So this is a police show?
It's a TV show, Big Sky. It's labeled as a police procedural, but it started off really, really good. What do they call the pilot? The pilot episode basically
pilot Big Sky.
All
right, but the
pilot caught me real good because the first episode, I'm going to sum it up, literally had a girl figuring out that her friend, who she runs a private investigation company with, was sleeping with her estranged husband. That was one storyline.
So she's a bad dick.
The other storyline was a Montana State trooper and an emotionally disabled, an emotionally confused and angered man, a truck driver, was kidnapping women from truck stops and selling them to sex slaves in Canada.
Wow.
Canada.
Those were two 2 storylines that started the show off. Then they threw in a third storyline where there were 2 girls that were 16 and 17 taking a road trip for the first time ever to see their friend or their boyfriend in Montana. Are you starting to see how these are now going to come together?
Oh, she's about to get kidnapped.
I seen the previews for this.
Yes.
Now that you're saying that, I'm like, this sounds familiar.
Yes. So it's Big Sky. So now that the first episode, that was the 3 storylines that they started off with. Okay. So finally the storylines start to intermingle because of course the truck driver ends up getting a lot lizard by tasing her and throwing her in the back of his empty 18-wheel truck. Then while he's on the road, encounters the 16 and 17-year-old girl that's driving to Montana, and they cut him off. And as 16 and 17-year-olds do, they start to, puff all chests up and call him names and everything, which sets the mentally estranged guy off the rails, which makes him want to chase them. He chases them, he stuns them, he traps them, he throws them in the back of the truck and takes them back to the lair of where he's kept other girls.
So he made them crash and then kidnapped them?
Yes. So here's where the girls that were sleeping with the same guy, where their storylines come in, because they're private investigators. So guess what they're investigating now?
These girls gone
the
missing.
Mysterious missing girls. And guess who the girls were going to see in Montana?
Oh, one of the sons of one of the girls.
The son of the investigator.
Hey, so his girlfriend got kidnapped.
So his girlfriend is missing. And then here's one thing. One of the establishing characters when the show starts, and I'm not going to give it away because it's really still new. One of the establishing characters of the show killed in the pilot. They killed this character in the pilot, which got me because I'm like, wait a minute. This was an establishing character and they offed him.
How do you have an establishing character and only in a couple episodes?
Because if that he wasn't in this character wasn't in a couple episodes.
He was in the
pilot.
episode, so obviously he was an establishing character.
They probably didn't want him back.
He was and I keep saying he. It's a he. He was an establishing plot
He was a
character.
loose end. He was a loose end.
Yeah, he's a loose end.
He was an establishing character. What he was a plot driver, which means
if he wasn't there,
that character is vital for that episode to the plot. But further along down the story, he doesn't matter.
Well,
so
here's
in
the
that
thing.
episode,
He does matter because now the investigators are not only trying to find out where these girls are, they're trying to find out what happened to the ex-husband of one of the investigators that was sleeping with the investigator's best friend.
Gave it all up. Dang.
so now we know the ex-husband gets shot.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, man. I was looking forward to watching it.
Spoiler alert.
This whole thing sounds like a convoluted mess.
It does.
So here's the thing.
It sounds like Corey woke up at 3 a.m. and started recording his
stuff.
dreams. So McDonald's came out with the McRib again. So the story starts out in a McDonald's parking lot. There's a truck driver who's disgruntled because the lot lizard wouldn't give him extra fries.
That wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. So, okay, so I screwed up. I apologize. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, big time.
There you go. There you go. That's succeed, everybody.
But now it's starting to wean. Now we're 3 episodes in, and it's starting to wean because the acting is starting to get a little cheesy.
Of course, it's a big lie. Big Sky, big lie.
It's
Big Sky. It has a corny opening too, I bet.
It doesn't. It has an amazing opening, and Montana is beautiful.
Like, dun dun.
And
it's a big old sky.
I'll say this.
A musical. That's why. That's the only reason why he would say it's amazing.
We're up in Montana. Someone gets kidnapped, and then the lady is sleeping with the other girl's boyfriend. Let's kill her ex-husband with the gun.
That's why your internet keeps dropping out. So here's where I will give you one line from the show, and this should make you want to go watch it.
Okay.
Oh, it has something to do with mac and cheese. Watch.
It doesn't have anything to do with mac and cheese, but the line was delivered in the kitchen. The scene was a kitchen, and the line was, you go upstairs and masturbate yourself and come back down with a better attitude.
Did they say masturbate yourself? Because if they did,
Yes.
They did.
I don't want to watch that show, man. They're out of touch.
It's
They're
ABC.
very out of touch.
It's ABC, but that was literally the line. And I said, you know what? I was about to check out on this show, but that line right there got me back in for episode 4.
Sounds like something Bones would say, being so politically correct.
No,
and everything.
no, dude.
Go masturbate yourself.
If you watch this show and you see the mentally sadistic way and the contents and where that line was delivered, you would be caught up too. It sounds comic. It sounds comical, but it was so disturbing. The character who said it, where they said it, and who they said it to.
Spoil it. I want to know.
I'm not going to spoil it
Come on,
because
I'm
the
not gonna
episode
watch
just
it.
aired 2 days ago. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll spoil it after the show. When we're off the air, I'll let you know.
Well,
but
I'll
it was
spoil something.
disturbing.
Do either one of you guys watch The Mandalorian?
No.
Because if not, you should get into it. It is freaking amazing. Spoiler alert, Rosario Dawson's in it.
What channel is it on? What network is it on?
Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's why, you elitist.
I have Disney multiplication. Does that still work?
I have Disney
Actually,
Divide.
I hear I Don't step on the joke, Corey. It's not funny.
Dang, man.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Now you know how it feels.
It's like you don't even know radio.
I know, right?
Big Sky airs in Arizona on ABC Channel 15 at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. Check your local listing if you'd like to check it out.
9 p.m. They got the after prime slot.
I watch it on Apple TV, so I watch it the next day at like 11 o'clock
you
after the
elitist.
Wendy Williams show.
Everything you do
Apple
got to do with
TV.
food. Apple TV, Orange VCR.
One more thing.
Orange VCR. Cucumber cable.
It wouldn't be cucumber. It'd be pork rind cable.
Eggplant bed sheets. Here's the thing. I got an email because I'm on. Now listen. I love the NBA. I love
Me
my
too.
Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
But I got an email today
Mm-hmm.
from the Phoenix Suns and from the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was an email telling me that the new 2021 City Edition jerseys and shirts were out.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one specifically from the Suns telling me that the Valley new shirts were out. And I'm like, me and DT were going back and forth when we saw a little Instagram post about this a couple of weeks ago. And
That
we're
I
like,
sent and y'all didn't include me, but go ahead.
and we wanted to, I was
like
down.
the
I
Suns.
wanted to get one. I'm like, I can't wait for these to drop. I'm excited. I want to get one,
Mhm.
you know? So they dropped today and I got the email that says pre-order. So I'm like, oh, woo, you know, so I go over and I saunter, I Jar Jar Binks sloth over to my wallet and I get my phone out and I go to shopnba.com and I find the Valley's t-shirt that I want. And I scroll down the size and the biggest they went was XL.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Small, medium, large, XL. Everyone else is screwed.
Yo,
Wow.
NBA stands for no big ass. I swear that's what it stands for. No
got you, Corey.
big asses.
I got you.
I was hurt.
My grandma is a seamstress. What we gonna do is get you 6 of them extra larges and we gonna sew them together into one giant shirt.
I want one from the
that should be-
Ninbene. I want my
that should be
shirt
enough.
from the Ninbene.
That should be enough, right? 6?
No, not 6. We want.
7?
I want to
Okay.
wear it over my whole body, so we're gonna have to double that. But I want my shirt from the Ninbene. I want my shirt from the no big asses.
They don't have elephant.
They don't. I got one
DJ.
before.
DJ, I would love to join you right now. And I was getting prepared to roast this man.
They ain't got your size neither.
They ain't got 2X.
They don't go to 2X. It go 1.
I can't join. I
It
can't wear no
goes
XL.
It'll be a halter top on you.
Hey,
For
I feel
real.
you guys because I just hit XL. So
Yeah, well, hey, you about to get there. Yeah, you about to be 30.
Oh,
no,
you know what?
I said I just hit XL. So I'm at the very wait. Where you
Cusp.
said, hold up.
I update, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news whenever it feels like breaking. They do go to 2XL.
Hey,
They do not go to
They don't go to Earth. They don't go to planet. Fast. I'm holding mine right now.
DA said,
Fix my camera.
Wait, they got my sign. Oh, they got my size. Let's go. We roasting Corey now.
$37 too. Oh,
they go
hell
to
yeah.
two. They go small. They're sold out of medium, large, XL, and 2XL.
Yeah, they don't have universe.
They don't. They don't have size equator.
They don't have galaxy. They don't have galaxy.
They don't have size arena.
I'm really happy I got to join in. It's like a Christmas miracle.
Don't you feel better? Now you're ganged up with DT again, and now you can jump on the fat guy. Like I need anything else to make me cry.
I know you got so much else jumping on you, like deer and crabs and ocean water.
Arizona Fish and Game Department. It hurt my feelings. NBA. No big asses is what it stands for. I love you, NBA. I love the Phoenix Suns, and I thank you for the opportunity. But I thought it was pretty funny that these new shirts that just came out only go up to 2XL.
And name me a fat NBA player.
Charles Barkley.
There was
currently in the league.
Not
okay, are you talking
league,
about?
There was one that was in the league for a while and was still fat.
Are you talking about
Baby Davis?
Yeah, are you talking about fat in the body or fat in the pants?
Well, I don't know how you're gonna get the second one unless you hit up the girl that met
I
up
got
with
you,
Phoenix
bro. I
Suns.
got you, bro. Jared Dudley.
Oh,
that dude fat. That dude fat.
Jared's
That dude
tubby.
round.
Jared's
No.
tubby.
I'm not gonna let a light skinned dog another light skin, bro. You can't do that. Y'all gotta
DT,
stick
what's
together.
wrong with you? It's dark.
Hold
It's
on,
light
hold
skin
on.
on light
Hold
skin
on.
crime,
Stick
brother.
together.
Light skins are the only ones who can dog light skins because we light skinned.
No, we dog light skins. I would never dog on Corey.
Dang,
I'm not part of your chocolate essence. I am nowhere near
You're darker than me.
I am nowhere near your color swatch. Okay,
You're darker than
I
me.
am nowhere near. What you see ain't what I is.
Yeah, I got reverse vitiligo.
Number one, I beat anorexia and I have reverse vitiligo. And those are two diseases that you have to take seriously, DA. I'm broken and disheveled.
Oh, I want to hug you.
I need don't know what your COVID Thanksgiving. Don't come nowhere near me.
Yeah, bro. Jared Dudley got thick, bro.
You are that. Yeah, he did.
You're over here Googling men.
Yeah.
What did you type
yeah.
in men and then just scroll till you found Jared Dudley?
Men. So anyway, thank you, No Big Asses NBA for the.
Hey, screenshot it though.
I guess I'll have to wait until.
Well, this
is
is
the
what it looks
one.
like.
This is the one that I wanted.
He's on the Lakers now, and that shirt is hard. I'm ordering that.
This is what I'm saying. This is what he looked like prior.
My camera doesn't want to focus very quickly. That's the one that I wanted. DT, isn't this the one that me and you were talking about?
That one's nice, but I
one's
want the
hard.
actual. I want the actual jersey.
Oh,
And
the
actual
jersey. Yeah,
jersey
I'm
would be
not.
hard, too.
I don't. I can't. There's no way I can. There's the jersey. Ain't no way. But I got this today. I was alerted about it. I was excited. I was really going to order it because I wanted to be on the forefront of being one. Being one to be first.
Why don't you buy the 2X and then hang it up and then say, I'm going to wear this one day, and that be your inspiring Reddit story?
Why don't I also take a leg of lamb and hang it up and say I'm going to eat that one day?
Eat thick, bro. Eat thick.
I don't think so. Is he fat, though? If you saw him, would you say, yo, he's fat? No, you wouldn't. There's no fat people in the NBA.
No.
Not anymore because Big Baby Davis retired. Big Baby Davis was fat.
Big Baby Davis
he was
big.
built. I'm not going to say that he was fat. He was built.
was muscle, but he was meaty.
No, he was big. Joel Embiid is big
God.
for his size. For his size, if he worked on his body, he'd be done.
I'm tired of these 4-hour shows. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for you today. Yeah, DT, I looked up at the clock my damn self. Get him talking about basketball. He just
I can talk about basketball for another 2 hours.
Hey, don't worry about that, because pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be DT sitting his little high yellow ass in this chair. Because you know what? Papa ain't working so hard no more.
Oh, what? You're going to start traveling or something?
I'm going to start not leaving my house anymore because you COVID suckers can't stop spreading it all over the city.
It's not me.
Okay, keep telling yourself that. All right, ladies and
Yeah, go
gentlemen,
visit
my
your grandma's
apologies to
stuff.
Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran on. DT, until you take my COVID test, until you pass my oral COVID test,
I'll pass it right now. Let's go.
You got it.
I'm on my way.
All right, see, don't meet me at the studio because I'm leaving as fast as I click off. Meet me at the house in the garage. Eyes closed, hands up. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag store now with more open at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small independently owned business. FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send us a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Follow us on Twitch, people. Fat Guy Radio Show on Twitch. Look us up, subscribe, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. And when they ask you what's it all about through your mask, tell them. They'll make you laugh and impress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor.
What's good?
Doug the DA Andrew.
Holla.
And my little brother DJ Little D in absentia.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people. Fat
That's
people
me.
already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.